Hello everybody, Frankie Day here for Frankie Day Models. Okay fellas, I wasn't cutting a making a video tonight, so I went ahead and made some progress out here on my paper model of the Bristol F2B Bristol fighter, or BRISFIT. And I went ahead and did some work on the thing. I got it pretty much done, except I got the rigging wire to do, and that's about it. Finished. So I've been on this about 7 hours a day. Just about 7 hours. Taking a few breaks here and there too. Okay guys, before we show the update on my, this will be video 1 for my Bristol fighter, I'm thinking about going ahead to just build something that's kind of out of my comfort zone for a while. Well, I wouldn't say out of my comfort zone. I'd say more or less I rarely build commercial ships, or I mean commercial boats and stuff, you know, except ocean liners. But right here, I had this my stash for many years. It's one of these. It's 196 scale or 192 scale, I think it is. HO scale, I imagine. 187, I don't know. It's a good sized model. It's a fishing trawler, a North fishing trawler. And I haven't built one of these things in years, so I figured maybe I'm going to do a fun build doing this. And so I kind of tinkered with it. I got the hull together. Rudder's functional. And I put a little bit of filler on the keel, on the keelson. Sand that down, prime this thing. Get that water, I get that foul water light painted on there and things. So I'll probably be doing this, so there'll be a couple of videos this coming up. It's going to be a fishing trawler. It'll be something different, and why don't you build a tug after that? You never know what I'll do. But anyway, tonight's video, I decided to go ahead and post a video on here. Nice, what the heck, you know, I got nothing else to do. I'm getting caught up. My build's pretty good. I'm working all over the place, guys. Between the Iron Duke, the hood. I just finished a DR1 yesterday, and this here's almost done. Like I say, I gotta do is put the rigging wire on. You'll see it as we review the model. Okay, this is a little different compared to the sneak preview yesterday and the final reveal for a Fokker triplane I did. And I had some pastels to it and everything, and went and sealed it off with some acrylic varnish. And like I say, guys work with card models, always get yourself a can of this. Clear acrylic. You find this Hobby Lobbies, Michaels, craft stores, most craft stores in general. Other stores, don't even go there. They don't even have a clue what this stuff is. Before you build a card model, you take your printed sheets out and give it a spray. Just one coat, that's all you need. Makes it more pliable to work with. Then when you're finished, give another dusting of it, and you're in there. The object is to seal the pores of the paper. That way it protects the paper from model's worst enemy, dust. Okay, that's said, guys. I'm going to come over and take a look at this F2B and lay down what I'll be doing. Okay, there she is right here, guys. I can go on a little bit here. I went ahead and got all the control horns on there. All the control horns are all done. And add some pastels to the wings a little bit. Give it a little warm. Try to get that khaki out of there. These were pretty good aircraft of the day. I can see. I think the BRISFIT is probably one of my favorite. A World War One aircraft, and they carry bombs, rockets. They got for reconnaissance more or less used for, and they got a gunner on there. And these were bombers. They more or less used the Bristol fighter as a bomber, and they were slow. I was hoping it had a 4-blade prop in this thing, but it gave me a 2 in the kit. This is a paper model, guys, made by Merrick. In a scale of 1/24. So I gotta add the rigging wires for this thing, and it'll fill the bill for this girl. Yeah, the gun elevates too a lot. That showed you guys you can do with paper. Almost looks real, it really does. I got all the control horns hooked up. Right now I just need the wing bracing wires. I'm going to roll me up some real fine tubing out of typing paper. I'm going to use them as turnbuckles when I put them on here. So this will be the next final build coming up. I should have this thing done by Friday. And I had the PS1 done too. So they'll be done by Friday. Be double feature. Prop is made out of paper. Whole thing's paper. Excuse this camera, guys. This camera's kind of getting away from me a little bit. Yeah, I love building paper models, guys. I've been building these things for many, many years. And it takes skill and patience. A lot of people say, oh, paper models, they look flat. No, no, they ain't that flat. They're pretty 3D. You just got to learn to work with it. Paper is very cheap. Card models are cheap and they're free. You can buy them, or you can go online and download them, and you're all set. So that's about as far right there, guys, I got in this thing. So right now she needs to get the rigging wire down on this thing, the wing bracing wire, and it should be all done. I look at this old BRISFIT right here. I remember I had an Aurora kit of this one time. I think it's 1/4" scale. He says, man, that thing was probably one of my favorites. It came with a little, kind of like a diorama kind of a thing with a couple of guys on there starting to grabbing the prop, turning the prop, get the prop all ready to turn and everything, and one's setting the wing. And they did some really nice stuff back in those days. The BRISFIT right here was probably one of my first airfix kits that I've ever built. I think that was a 1958 kit. And And I remember that my Aunt Edie, she's a missionary, and yeah, she went across the pond to United Kingdom, and to do Christian work, God's work. And she knew I liked models, and she brought me a bunch of Airfix kits back. And I'd never heard of them before. I never seen them. I said, wow, these are the neatest. Then I started going to hobby shops, and they didn't have any. And I asked her, you guys got any Airfix kits? This Airfix kit, never heard of them before. And I said, wow. And I guess about a year or 2 years later, I went in one of my hobby shops, Cozy's Hobby Shop. And Don Baker owned the place, and he says, Frank, I got a lot of Airfix kits here. He said, how did you hear about all this Airfix, he told me? I said, because my Aunt Edie got me some kits from England. And one of them was a short Sunderland flying boat, and the other one was the Bristol BRISFIT. And I was truly amazed at them, because I never had stuff like that in America. And so I grew up with Airfix like a lot of us did, guys. So Airfix is very healthy for a lot of us because we all grew up with it. Now I like to fart around with card models too, guys. I like to mess around with everything. And this little girl right here is starting to shine pretty good for me. It's out of paper. It's definitely an F2B Bristol fighter. No mistake about it. They're a pretty good sized airplane. Well, guys, we'll take the camera. Well, here's Shootley over here. And this camera here, I'm going to shoot this thing. That's a big mud for a little camera. There we go. Yep, here I am. Okay, that's about the conclusion of video 1 for the paper model, 133 scale, 124 scale, F2B Bristol fighter. Okay, guys, I'm looking at my Monica B-17 I have over here. If I can grab this thing, I'm breaking it. Where's that tar at? I'm gonna start covering this up. I'm gonna start get the wings all covered up. I already got the fuselage all covered up already, and so I'm gonna go ahead and start getting this thing done and post some pictures on the B-17 Flying Fortress workshop page. You got a Facebook. That's how I'm gonna get this thing going. Get it out of the way. Take the wings off, put it back in the box where it came out of, and tomorrow I'm going to pick up my 148 scale Hong Kong model B-17. It's in already, so I got to pick it up tomorrow. So I get my check tomorrow. So I'm going to zoom down and see Russ down there at Smitty's and see what's going down there. Then I'm going to ask him if he can order me that 200 scale Titanic. I found out how much them things cost, guys. They're very expensive. I'd like to thank Boyd from Trek Works. He did a couple unboxing reviews of it, and I was really impressed. That thing is big as my Gomix Fly model, 1/200 scale. It's big, about 56 inches long. It's good size. That hull's probably about like this, so it's big. I think it retails for $600 to $700. But you get them cheap, around 450 bucks. So that's a little high. But you got to think about how much it costs for the 132nd scale wing nut wing Lancaster bomber. Now I heard that's about a $600 kit. So 450 is shy less than paying 600 bucks. And I guess they made a limited amount of those things. Jeez, you know. What you can do with one of those things. And so I'm debating on see if I can get one of those or not. And so right now, I'm just go ahead and finish up what I got on my plate. So I'm going to get this wrapped up, So there'll be a final reveal for the F2B and also the PS1, Shamiya PS1 flying boat. So I got that coming away. It'll be double feature for Friday. And plus there'll be a hangout with the Bell. So I'll be busy beaver Friday. And so next week I'll probably have a couple videos on my Monogram B-17G Flying Fortress. I'm gonna start getting the tape, laying down the tape on the wings, and get that all done, and the cowings and everything, and start basking up, put the icer boots on, the remaining of the decals on, and the artwork, and she's ready to do some bombing. Okay, guys. Also, like I told you at the beginning of the video, on my little trawler right here, I've got to be a fun build I'll be doing. So I'll have that posted for coming away too. So I got a lot of stuff coming your way, fellas. This is a whole new year for everybody, and God gave us a wonderful day today. It was sun shining outside. It was chilly, but it was beautiful. Nothing to complain about. And I was very grateful that God gave us a good day today, and I hope He gives us an even better one tomorrow. He gives me a good day too. Okay, guys, that's all shaking for this. It's Wednesday evening, and I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, and thank all your comments. I'm very honored to you guys, for your wonderful comments. I know I don't answer them that on the fly, just too busy, guys. I do read them, and I get to them, and I do what I can to get back at you, and what else is there? That's about it. Yeah. So that'll be it for this evening. So Friday, double feature and the hangout on the Bell. I'm going to do some appreciating for the Bell. Okay. That's about it. And it's it for me and it for the BRISFIT. And I like to make Mama happy. And take care of yourself, take care of the kids, take care of yourselves, your affairs. Drive, stay focused, spend wisely, guys. and please be careful out there in that world. And they got that virus going around, and Jesus. That's another thing you got to watch out too. So take it from old Frankie Day right here. Do not get involved in big crowds of people. That'll be it. Okay, this Frankie Day signing of Frankie Day models. Make Mama happy, and I love you guys very much. You guys take care of yourselves, and thank you very much for your wonderful views and comments. I'm honored to you all. And thank you to my new subscribers out there. And Stu, get well, buddy. Bye, fellas. Take care, guys.